I'm still recovering from my unintentional attempt to burn my eyes off. But I also wanted to update you on how a couple of my projects are going, starting with the Lush 5-pot project. Oh man, I'm also breaking out. Thanks, camera. Didn't notice that till now. But anyways, my Lush project pan has been going really well, and I wanted to share where I am with you. And I also wanted to update you on some questions that I had down below. By some, I mean two. But still, I thought, you know, if somebody asked it, somebody else might be thinking it. So here we go. The first one was, it wasn't really a question, but somebody had left me a thing saying like, oh, like, don't throw these out because they're recyclable or like they're part of the recycling project as well. And so I called my Lush store, and they do not take the plastic. The plastic is not part of the recycling program. However, if you have any in your collection, it doesn't hurt to try, because clearly if it worked for somebody, it might work for other stores, because different cities have different recycling programs, different countries have different recycling programs, blah, blah, blah. I could, you know, say a million things, like different places have different rules. But if you have one of these, why not try? Because the worst they could say is no. So as long as you're prepared to hear no, then, you know, who knows, they might say yes. But worst comes to worst, you'll just have to recycle it yourself. So that being that, these aren't part of the project technically, but doesn't hurt to try anyways. The second thing somebody had asked, and this one kind of intrigued me when I heard it because I never thought of it myself, but somebody asked, are the body sprays part of the recycling project? And that is because the body sprays are made out of the same plastic that these are made out of, and these are the products that basically that whole returning program is based around. It's the ones that they screw off their container with a lid, bring 5 of these back, you get a free thing. But the body sprays are the same black plastic. Unfortunately, it sounds like the body sprays are not part of the recycling program, but they are still technically recyclable in your own local recycling program. And that kind of made me think, like, it's the same plastic. Like, why is it not part of it? Like, I thought that was a genius question that somebody asked, and so apparently it's not, but I don't understand why. But that's where I wrap this segment up. It is what it is. I don't understand it. I wish I could give you a better answer, but that's that. But into things now that I do know, I used up both of my fragrances. So we got Snow Fairy, which is the smell of candy floss and pear drops for a sweet shop nostalgia. Smells like bubblegum, sugar, candy floss, everything like an 8-year-old going into a candy store would love. And then, oh my god, this one I'm so upset about. Ponche, tropical fruits and tequila, the perfect fragrance for a fiesta. Fuck, I wish this was still available. I don't care if it was a body wash, a bath bomb, a body spray. Just bring this back in some form, please. This probably has to be my favorite scent from Lush ever, but both of those are gone. And last but not least, Scrub is gone as well. This one, how do I put this one? I'm happy I used it and I tried it, but I would never buy it again. Actually, that sums it up pretty good. So it's not a bad product, you just have to make the product work for you. And quite honestly, when I'm paying $25 pretty much for a scrub, I don't want to have to make it work. It should just work, in my opinion. If it was $5, I'd be like, okay, whatever, I didn't pay that much for it, so if I have to make it work, then I have to make it work. But when you're paying like $20 for a fucking scrub, I feel like it should just work. And what I mean by that is, whatever, it says sea salt, but I'm pretty sure there's something else in here. But it basically instantly started to dissolve the moment it touched water. So you're in the shower, you do your stuff, and you're like, now it's time to scrub my body, but you have any sort of moisture on your skin and dissolved. Like, you had to put this stuff on dry skin in order to get a scrub. And that I did not appreciate. But smell-wise, it was great. When you put it on dry skin, it scrubbed great. Just don't want to have to be conscious of, oh, I'm going to use this product today, so I can't do A, B, and C. I have to do D and E first before I can use this product. Like, no, I just want to go in the shower, clean myself off, use my products, and have a good time. And No. That's what I'm getting at with that. That was more complicated than it needed to be. Reaching over here onto the two that I have left now. So the first one is the Sugar Plum Fairy Lip Scrub. Scrub lips soft with this fruity taste of black currants. I fucking love black currants. John bought a black currant jam the other day and we were so excited to try it, and he opened it up and it was moldy. Never been more disappointed in my life. Anyways, that was such an ugly face. Let's get going. Yeah, so I thought it was funny because as you can see by the markings that we had on here, we had no progress, no progress, no progress. Holy shit, a lot of progress. And I'm starting to think, because if you turn it a little bit, you can see, like, you can see the product buildup on the side. And I'm thinking when I was scooping this product out, I was probably scooping it up right where I was marking. So it always looked like no progress. But if you open it up now, obviously you can kind of see through the clearness where I took the label off, but if the label was still on there, it was dark and it made it look like I was not using the product. Now, part of me is like, oh my god, a product that never ends and you get your money's worth out of it. It's great, but at the same time, you're just kind of like, why am I not having progress on this product? It's been forever. And I'm starting to think I just mismarked because I couldn't properly see through the product. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've been using this up at a decent rate. This is probably one of my favorite lip scrubs that you can buy from a store. Having said that, the reason it's my favorite is because it's one of the ones that has the least amount of oil in it. So you have a scrub, it has an oil, so that way you can pick it out of the jar, massage it onto where you need it. It's basically like a delivery device. But the problem is that a lot of scrubs are like lots of oil with a little bit of sugar, and you just have that like coating all over your mouth. This one still does leave a residue, but it's not as bad as pretty much every other thing I've tried. Saying that, I'm pretty sure you can make this yourself. Just take sugar, a little bit of like a couple of drops of oil to mix it up to the consistency that you like, and then a fragrance that you like, or an essential oil, or if that's even what you want to do, and voila, you have it. Now, every time I use this product, I think of that. Have I tried it myself? No. So it seems like something you can DIY yourself really easily. I just have never done it to actually confirm that. Maybe I should try that. That'll be the next video. DIYing my own Lush lip scrub. It's just a lip scrub. Anyways, that's something. I am enjoying it while I'm using it. Maybe it's time to try and start making them myself. And then I can just do unscented as well. So stop bitching about that. Speaking of unscented, this is 100% the complete opposite, and the product that I showed you at the very beginning of this video. This is the Ectoplasm shower gel. Not recyclable in the 5-pan project, but try it anyways, because the worst they can do is say no. I'm saying that tangerine, grapefruit, almond oil, oh my, yes, this is so nice. It's one of those scents that when you think of a morning scent to invigorate you and to just wake you up and feel refreshed, this is like that perfect citrus blend. Like, I love this. Oh my god, if this was a room spray, if this was a Bath & Body Works candle. Hey Lush, 3-wick candles? I think I just got something there. Anyways, I freaking love this. It's beautiful, it's awesome. I do have a downside to it. So now that we've used this much, I can say that I have found situations where this product does not work. And it's only one situation so far, and that is, I'm a pasty SOB, I know. There's no way around it. Whatever, it is what it is. And part of that comes with the fact that I have to coat myself in sunscreen when I go out. Again, it is what it is. Now, sunscreen comes in various different forms. You got your sprays, you got your lotions, you got your balms, blah, blah, blah. You also got your things that are almost like ointments per se. Like, you ever see those people who are surfing in Hawaii and they got the white stripe underneath their eye because the zinc oxide is just like so strong? Well, I have sunscreen like that, and I use it on my plus 30 days where I live. And the scrub and the body wash do not take that off. Even if you use the scrub first and then the body wash, still doesn't take it off. Go in with an oil to try and break up the sunscreen, then the scrub, then the body wash, still doesn't work. So to be quite honest, I haven't found a product that actually like fully gets that ointmenty zinc oxide sunscreen off. Like, I can scrub that shit with a loofah. I can take duct tape to try and rip things off. That was just a joke. But, like, I cannot find anything to really cleanse my skin from the ointmenty sunscreen. And unfortunately, those products are not an exception to that. yeah, I wish I could update you with what really works to take it off. Apparently oil works great at breaking sunscreen up, but not ointmenty sunscreen, and it is what it is. Saying that, I have been tempted to go to Lush. That's my update on my projects. I have been tempted to go to Lush and buy, I think it's ocean salt. Yes, ocean salt. It's the other scrub that they have. I've been tempted to go and buy that one just because apparently it's a bit better of a scrub. John used to use it, so I don't know why I say apparently. It's probably because I forgot what it's like. But I just want another scrub back in my life. I feel like I've used up all the scrubs in my collection and it's time to go get a new one, because when you're covered in sunscreen, you just want to scrub that shit off. Yeah, so that's what that is. Saying that, we used 3 products up this update, which brings a new total of $123 used up product to add to our overall total. That overall total will be down below because I was not prepared and did not calculate that number. But we use products up. Yay, that's the whole point of this. Yeah, so that's that. If you have any other Lush project questions, leave them down below. Hopefully I will get back to you faster than what it took me to get back to those 2 questions initially. I'm sorry. I suck at this. I have no other excuse. I'm just not good at this. I'm not used to actually people asking me things and wanting to know things from me. I'm not used to communicating with people. I suck at it. I am trying to do better. I said that in another video, so don't give up on me. I am trying to do better. So ask me your questions down below. I'll stop rambling. And yeah, I will see you in the next update, which is another project update, which also has empties. Am I creating excitement that you want to come back and watch it? Hopefully, and I will see you then. Hopefully my eyes also don't burn at that point. That's it. Bye guys.